Welcome to today's episode where we're diving into the innovative world of AI-driven documentation compression with a special focus on llm-min.txt. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by technical documentation, wondering how an AI can generate code based on it, this episode is for you. So let's get started. First off, let's talk about the importance of llm-min.txt. Imagine you're coding and suddenly you hit a brick wall. Your AI assistant suggests outdated libraries because it has a knowledge cutoff. How frustrating is that? That's why llm-min.txt is crucial. It addresses this problem by providing a machine-optimized format that condenses complex documentation into a bite-sized structured summary that AI can easily digest. Now, how does it actually work? Here's an analogy. Think of traditional documentation as a sprawling library filled with books. Now, picture llm-min.txt as a well-organized index of those books, highlighting only the essential chapters for quick access. This means less time sifting through pages and more time coding. What's particularly interesting is that llm-min.txt employs something called the Structured Knowledge Format, or SKF. The SKF is like the blueprint to our index. It organizes information into neatly defined sections such as definitions, interactions, and usage patterns. For example, the definitions section includes component definitions, method signatures, and class attributes. It's almost like a glossary that takes the tedious details and condenses them into a manageable format. Moving on to the interactions section, this part maps out how various components communicate with each other. This is where you see the dynamic behaviors that can really inform an AI about how to use the documentation effectively. And finally, we have usage patterns. This section is a goldmine for developers. It provides step-by-step guides and common workflows to help you understand how to implement functionality, something we all can use when faced with a new library. Now you might be wondering, does this really work? Well, yes. Early experiments have shown token reduction rates of up to 97%. That's a dramatic cut. In practical terms, this means your AI can process and understand documentation much faster. But let's be real here. Like any other tech, it's not entirely without challenges. Creating an llm-min.txt file does take time because it involves a meticulous multi-stage pipeline that gathers, processes, and analyzes all that information. And speaking of challenges, have you ever encountered the dreaded token limit error when your AI just stops because it can't process all that information at once? This happens often with dense documentation. But with llm-min, you minimize those errors by breaking things down into manageable chunks. Now let's highlight a key takeaway. llm-min isn't just an advanced tech solution. It actively involves the community. Developers can contribute by reporting bugs, suggesting features, or even sharing pre-generated llm-min.txt files. So if tech collaboration interests you, this is a great project to check out. As we wrap up, here's a thought-provoking question for you. How do you think tools like llm-min will shape the future of coding and AI in tech? Thanks for tuning in today. If you found value in exploring the llm-min.txt format and its implications for AI documentation, share this episode with fellow developers or anyone interested in the intersection of AI and software development. Until next time, keep innovating.